Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the SMT. Thanks for tuning in to watch this edition of the channel. We're glad to have you back, or maybe it's your first time here. It's good to have you as well. Welcome to you. And in today's video, I think it's about time we talked a little bit more about Dish, and we start taking them seriously as a wireless provider. It's been really hard to make content on a speculative network, as the new fourth carrier replacing Sprint with this whole merger situation. Now we understand what Dish needs to do, how they're going to be approaching it, and obviously recently things have been coming to light and how they're going to be operating as a business. So what we're going to do today is take a look at some of their current operations, what they're going to be doing for the next several months, and then moving forward as a network provider over the course of the next few years. Let's start first by giving you guys an opportunity to get more involved with the SMT communities. If you want to support me and the channel, some things that you could do: the SMT Patreon community, the SMT Wireless Report Podcast. Those links are in the description box. The SMT Twitter handle if you want to get more involved with us there. And also the second channel where we archive all of the Livestream podcasts. They go there. So I've got all those links there. And lastly, Megadon.net invite code is down in the description box. Support me, support yourself. The only social media you will ever need. No ads, no tracking, no algorithms. Check it out, Megadon.net. All right, now to the video. In terms of the content, what we're going to be looking at is how Dish performed last quarter, kind of where their trajectory is on the TV side and what they're doing with wireless. So basically what their most recent quarter of reporting was, it was better than expected, which sounds like a good thing, but it's actually not. So the reason I say that is they just lost less than what was predicted. So basically less bleeding. Instead of bleeding out completely, just bled out a little bit. Anyways, this is the first time that their TV side has now gone under 12 million customers for a long while. Their pay TV subs have decreased. Obviously, it's a streaming service issue. You think about the market for pay TV, it's very different now than it was, 5 or even 10 years ago. So Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, all of these companies and offerings having its effect on the pay TV markets. So in terms of the business for Dish, they've got two major operations: the satellite TV piece and then also Sling. And collectively, they lost almost 200,000 subscribers. I believe last year at this time, they lost 334,000 subscribers. So again, I guess a little bit better. Sling initially was identified as losing 94,000 subscribers. Last year, they added 47,000 subscribers. So things not looking good. In terms of shifting their focus now, what they're going to be doing is Dish is obviously going to be a network provider, wireless. They're going to have their own homegrown 5G network, and they'll be operating an LTE roaming agreement on the new T-Mobile network, which also does include 5G access. So as an MVNO on T-Mobile, they're going to have quite a bit that they could do. Now, in the deal with the T-Mobile and Sprint merger, they do get all of Sprint's prepaid business and assets. This includes Boost Mobile, what used to be Virgin, that's been converted to Boost, and then also Sprint prepaid proper. So that's about 8 million subscribers or so. No indications, that they really care to serve all of those customers. They're looking on the more profitable side, which means postpaid, but we'll see what happens there. Anyways, they also get Sprint's Band 26, which is not a high concentration of spectrum. I believe it's valued at like $3 billion or so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember it being somewhere in there. It was either $3 billion for the spectrum or $5 billion for the spectrum. I know the other part was the customers, the prepaid side. But anyways, they'll also be getting some redundant tower sites. They could be the owners and operators based on what the new T-Mobile wants to do with those certain sites, not needing all of them, where T-Mobile and Sprint kind of overlap. So the focus is going to be premium postpaid for them, all about the profitability piece. They're going to be building out their homegrown 5G network, utilizing standalone services from the get-go. And of course, they've got that double dipping opportunity where they can own their own network revenue, also having MVNO access. Of course, they could sublease on that MVNO access through T-Mobile. They've got that 7-year agreement, which the DOJ was able to build these concessions and divestitures for Dish. And also the spectrum holdings of midband could be excellent for 5G. In all likelihood, it's really going to help their network out tremendously. The fact that they'll never have to really utilize LTE deployment. They're going straight to 5G. They're going straight to standalone. So that actually kind of gives them a leg up in a way, in that they never really had to worry about LTE. So, in terms of low band, they do have 600 megahertz. I'm not sure about how much they have and how much nationwide they have. I don't know if it's more of a regional situation. I haven't really looked at it, but based on this, along with possibly maybe bundling TV services, coming in at a low entry fee with their 5G service, something like that, sounds like it could be a deal. So Dish has quietly positioned themselves to really focus on their 5G, offer some unique kind of services that they could bundle with TV and wireless, and of course, they're going to start building things out pretty much immediately now that all the regulatory stuff is basically done. All that's left is the California Utilities Commission, and that's pretty much it. Tyler's got a video up and coming. Sweet, I'll have to check that out. Big shout out to TM Productions there. But yeah, very excited about this. We're excited to see what T-Mobile is going to be doing. We're excited to see what Dish is going to be doing, and the wireless networks are just getting more and more dynamic by the day as the news comes out. So if you appreciated this update and you appreciated the insight, please by all means do feel free to like and share this video. Share it to your favorite social media platforms. That helps the channel out tremendously, so thank you in advance for that. And also, if you're new, maybe it's your first time watching, consider subscribing and bell notifying yourself so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And by all means, do check out some of these other videos. Got a couple plastered around here for you to check out if you're not done and you want more from the SMT. So thank you guys again for watching. I am the SMT, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.